Welcome back, it's me, Lou. I'm here for another action figure review. Today from Bandai Namco in the Dragon Stars line, we are featuring this guy right here. We are featuring Majin Buu in his final form, also known as Kid Buu. Alright, but before we look at this guy, let's take a look at this. This is Super Buu, one of Majin Buu's multiple forms. This form comes before final form. Super Buu right here is actually a classic vintage action figure from the 1990s. Originally released by Bandai in Japan, this figure was later released here in the States, I believe in the late 90s or early 2000s. This is actually my childhood toy, if you count college as childhood. It's a beautiful figure for back then. The articulation was very limited. The head rotated, the arms moved, and I think his waist twisted also. So this was like Dragon Ball figures in the 90s. You know, we were very content with this because there was very little merchandise in terms of Dragon Ball here in the States unless it was imported. But nowadays we're very spoiled with these Dragon Star figures. They're really awesome. So yeah, today we're going to look at this guy right here, Kid Buu, or Majin Buu in his final form. Beautiful looking figure, as you can see right here. He feels smaller than some of the other Dragon Star figures. If you've seen the anime, Kid Buu is actually a shorter character. Let me bring this guy into focus. He has all the detailing that you'd expect. He kind of has that long, like, tendril thing coming out of the top of his head. Kind of reminds me of the Twi'leks from Star Wars. He has the dimples on his head and on his chest. He has the M on the buckle. He's wearing the baggy pants. Yeah, really beautiful figure. In terms of Majin Buu's articulation, his head rotates. It's kind of a tight twist on my figure, but there is articulation there. His arms move, they go outward. Unfortunately, he kind of suffers from the gappiness in the upper arm and shoulder, much like some of the other figures like Vegeta. It does allow for greater range of motion, but I take issue with it because it's kind of unsightly to have that large gap. And also, over time, I have a feeling that, you know, the joints and limbs are going to kind of loosen up, and my fear is that this is eventually just going to start flopping around. You know, because this isn't necessarily the most snuggest of all fits. It's kind of just there. So he has bicep cut, double jointed elbows, articulated wrists, and this figure does feature multiple hand options. And for me, I chose to go for the pointer finger and the open palm, just so I could get more signature poses. He rotates at the waist, legs kick up, double jointed knees, and articulated ankles. Overall, it's a great figure. I like it a lot. I'm kind of hoping that in the Dragon Stars line they give us the much more chonkier, huskier, fat Majin Buu, the one that pals around with Mr. Satan. But for now, I'll settle for this. You know, I love Kid Buu. I think he's awesome. Very notorious looking kind of like villain character. You know, he has that crazy smirk. Super powerful, and he's just awesome. Also, I kind of hope that in due time, maybe we'll get an Oob figure, but we'll see. So overall, great figure. Much welcome addition to my collection of Dragon Star action figures, and I think he's definitely worth the purchase. Alright, so with that being said, let's wrap this one up. Once again, my name is Lou. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning viewer subscriber, thank you so much for your continued support. I greatly appreciate it. So, until the next video, be safe, take care of yourself, buy lots of toys, and most importantly, be happy. And I'll see you at the next one. Alright, later.